People buy brand new carpet just to put runners down, man. People ain't gonna be able to see the damn runners. All right. So we got Unique. We are on the clock. And this is what we all been waiting on. The showdown between Neek and Raquel Thomas. He in here, he eating ice cream. This is butter pecan, natural butter pecan. All right. So he in here, he chowing down. He got his Bobby Brown jacket on. He got all his chains on. And Rock comes up in the house. Unexpectedly. Like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Who is this? Now, I don't believe any of us thought that Unique was going to actually harm Rock right now because we know that he loves Rock. Rock loves him. But he's tripping out. And rightfully so. Unique only knows that Rock and Kanan came up out that damn warehouse because he was there that night. Now, Rock is thinking that she's about to be able to talk her way out of this. Not this time, Raquel. Rock's thinking shit is sweet. Rock thinks shit is sweet. But Unique is in there and he pull out the toolie and he letting her know, I know everything. I know how you took my blocks back. I know how you partnered up with Quan. I know you and your son, y'all had something to do with Ronnie. I know Stefano was probably behind it. See, people don't think that Unique is in his right mind, but Unique knows everything. The only thing that is dark in Unique's memory is what happened to Ronnie because he wasn't in the room. But he knew about her stepping on the business to get to Quan. He knew about Kanan. Early Tyler done already filled him in on everything. He remember Early Tyler's number off the top of his dome. Real concussions, they don't even remember what day it is. So when he pulls up on Rock, he pulled out the toolie. She's scared as hell. She like, it ain't even like that, Neek. I would never do nothing like that. You got Unique locked up season 1. What do you mean you would never do nothing like that? So locking a nigga up and trying to knock somebody off are two different things? You tried to get rid of Unique. I would never do anything like that, Unique. Shut the fuck up, Rock. The corners, they mine. The blocks, they mine. The Chinese restaurant, they mine. Everything the light touches is Unique's kingdom. Rock is like, it ain't even like that. I thought that Ronnie was going to take out my son. And then Kanan said, she trying to throw Kanan up under the bus. You hear her? She was like, no, we wasn't working with Ronnie. We thought he was trying to kidnap. She was getting ready to throw Kanan up under the bus. I was like, oh, Rock, you can't do that. This would be the second time you did that to young Kanan. She was about to say, no, that was Kanan's plan. Kanan wanted to get rid of Ronnie. I ain't want nothing to do with it. I got 500 from Stefano. She about to spill the whole beans. What's the procedure when you got a gun in your face? Tail. That's the procedure. Well, Arkbar and his boys, while Unique is in here holding it down, he got the whole gang outside. Now, they didn't pull it up from Jersey, but they got a New York rental van, and they popping out on all the corners. I'm like, yeah. He's like, take from them everything. Give them nothing. Let them know that the blocks are now Unique's. He's like the Black Penguin out here, how he's running the whole game. And he over here, he's smoking a cigar in front of the damn corner stores. But if this is Rock's crew, this is a weak ass opposition. No one even put up a fight. I guess if you ain't got no work, it's like, are we really gonna be loyal to Rock if we ain't getting paid? You see what I'm saying? Are we really gonna be loyal to Rock if we ain't getting paid? They out here setting things up. This is what DeMarcus wanted to see. He wanted to see Arkbar. I'm like, man, I really don't give a damn about Arkbar. Look, they all got bags. They all getting a little bit of work. Not a lot of work, but a little bit of work. A little bit of work is better than no bit of work. They out here, Unique is in the house. And he letting it be known, bro, I'm taking back everything. All the corners are mine. I'm getting back what I got going on with Quan, too. I'm like, damn. This is one way to ruin everything, man. This is one way to ruin everything. See, they say, I don't know why it is like this, but they say the tortoise wins the race. They say being a rabbit ain't a good thing. Being a turtle ain't a good thing either. Sometimes you get left behind. Some races aren't a marathon. Some races are a sprint. You know what I mean? I know they say it's not a sprint, it's a marathon. Well, I don't run marathons. No, I like short bursts. I like to do my 100 and be done with it. I don't want to run no, what is it, 5K. I don't want to run an 8K. I don't want to do a 15K. The hell with that. If I got to do a 15K, that ain't the path I want to go down. I want to hop in a car and drive there. You know what I mean? I'm not running a 15K. I don't want to do that. Some people like to sprint. Sometimes sprinting is winning. Ain't no one knock Usain Bolt for being the fastest nigga in the 100. Ain't no one looking at the nigga that ran, what is it, 4 miles? What is the thing? The 3,200, the 64, whatever it is. Don't no one care. Don't no one be looking at them like, man, they better than Usain Bolt. No, sometimes it's a sprint. It ain't a marathon all the time. A marathon is for the nigga that can't get shit done in a timely manner. A marathon is for motherfuckers that ain't they ain't got the thinking power like that. They ain't got the mental capacity to get shit done. They got to take a marathon. I don't do marathons. I do short, choppy steps. I do a race and I get that shit over with. Sometimes a marathon ain't the right race for people. You know what I mean? You might take a marathon, it's over with. Your whole life then pass you by. You chasing that one goal. Now here you are looking like Joyce. Joyce took the marathon. And look how Joyce ended up. When Joyce was on that fast race, doing that 100, she was on the block with it. On the block with it. Look at OC. OC, he ain't doing the marathon. OC doing the race. OC trying to get this 100 meters done. Yeah, OC trying to get this 100 meters done. So what did he do? He sprint to the money. But this ain't that story. This is a unique story. And unique, what is he doing? He was in the marathon. He was in the long run. But he said, wait a minute. Running that long race, nah, that's too much energy, too much stamina. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run this short 100-meter and get this shit done. It's a sprint, not a race. Yeah, it's a sprint, not a race, because we ain't racing nobody. We just lining up and we taking back what's ours. When that gunshot goes off, Unique hit the ground running. He got a second chance at life, and what is he doing? Taking back everything. We don't give a damn about nothing that Rock is talking about. We don't give a damn nothing about Stefano talk about. We sure the hell don't care about what them Thomas brothers is talking about. We don't give a damn what Kanan talk about. We doing what Unique is talking about. So Unique is over here letting Rock know you smell good as a motherfucker. Whew. I don't know what tastes better, that butter pecan or that buttery pecan body of yours, Rock. But one way or another, I'm eating to win. So Rock is looking at him like, well, we didn't do nothing. We ain't trying to hear that now, Rock. We ain't trying to hear that now. Because when you were taking out Ronnie, you wasn't thinking about Unique. All you thought was Unique was dead. When Pernessa pulled up, you were talking bad to Pernessa. You wasn't thinking about Unique. No one was thinking about Unique but us, the fans. Everybody's looking at you, Rock, like, oh, man, you an innocent bystander. But Unique told us you told on High Post and DEF CON. Got DEF CON locked up. You were doing so much snitching. High Post got killed because they thought he was snitching. But everyone said that High Post was a solid individual in the streets and he wouldn't do no snitching. But we know you've been snitching and you've been with Malcolm Howard. You've been telling. So Unique is letting it be known that I took out Mr. Coffee Man. Shaba, yeah, I'm talking about Andre Barnes. Oh, he was a lawyer, but he was close to you. Make him pay. Put him in the dirt. Unique ain't playing around. Unique ain't playing around. I said, yeah, we've been waiting for this. We've been waiting for this. So not only does Unique let Rock know he taking back everything, we got all the corners. Oh, they got cool cigarettes in here. We taking back all the corners. We ain't done with you, Rock. We ain't done with you. Then we see Pernessa. Now, it's been a while since Pernessa done pulled up. You know what I mean? Every time we seen Pernessa, she was just out here kicking it. She with her mama. She got them collard greens in there. This is back when she went to the grocery store. How much you think this groceries cost? I think she probably spent about $22 for 2 bags of groceries. She got the collard greens. She got fresh oranges. Whoever stocked this up, like whoever the bag boy was, they did a horrible job with packing. Them oranges shouldn't be at the top, but that's neither here or there. She pulling up to the house. Now, they always tell you when you lifting or you picking stuff up to use your knees, not your back. See, She's trying to open up this door. All she had to do was just do a little squat down, and open up the handle. But she bending over, and all the food fall out. Collard greens, oh no, them look like, yeah, them mustard greens. My bad, them ain't collards, them mustard. So she over here, she done dropped the mustard greens. The oranges then fell out. And then we see a man with the all black Air Forces. And I'm like, who is this? Please don't attack her. Don't attack her. It's Unique. It's Unique. And I ain't gonna lie, this brother clean as hell. He clean as hell. He clean as hell. He the knight in shining armor. She's like, what? Unique, it's you. Oh my God, I can't believe it. I thought you were dead. I'm home, baby. I'm home, baby. She runs and jumps in his arm. I need that real love, man. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Between us, I heard like, hey, I ain't one to run my mouth. I ain't never been one to kiss and tell or like tell anything. But to be honest with y'all, just between us, real quick, while Unique is gone, Pernessa used to be out in Brooklyn. Pernessa used to be out in Brooklyn. Yeah, hey, y'all ain't hear this from me, but Pernessa used to be out in Brooklyn. Yeah, like I want to say episode 2. I was out in Brooklyn one time, and I came across this woman. Her name was Pernessa. I could tell she'd been stressed out a little bit. She was out there with her girls too. You know what I mean? She wasn't the flyest one out of all of them, but she had a cool little personality. And she was telling me like some bullshit. Yeah, she just lost her baby daddy and stuff. I'm like, man, I ain't really trying to hear nothing. It's going in one ear and out the other. This is just a sidebar here. But yeah, she talked to me. She gave me her number and shit. She talking about she lived with her mama. I'm like, you kind of old to be living with your mama. She was like, yeah, it's just unforeseen circumstances. I was like, what? But all right. It is what it is. You know what I mean? She'd stay at home with her mama. So I'm like, man, you and your baby daddy cool? She kind of shed a tear like, he ain't around. So I'm thinking it's a deadbeat. I ain't know that the nigga was dead. You know what I mean? So I'm just playing it cool. Like, all right, cool. She's like, yeah, I just got a little boy named Jerome. I said, Jerome? Yeah, it's my sweetheart. He's my heart. So I'm really not trying to hear none of that shit. So I buy her and her friends some round of drinks. So we drinking this shit. She ends up giving me a number. I called the house one time. Her fucking mama answered the phone. Hello? I'm like, who's this? She's like, who is this? I'm like, I'm looking for Pernessa. I'm trying to push some peas. She's like, who? Said Pernessa. Oh, okay. Pernessa, telephone. Pernessa get on the phone. But like, ain't nothing ever come up. I just got her number and shit. But yeah, she used to be out in Brooklyn. Yeah, I know who Pernessa is. Yeah, she used to be out in Brooklyn. Yeah, she was out in Brooklyn. Yeah, my homeboy tried to get at her one time. She wasn't really going for it. So I just at the right place at the right time. But I ain't want to, I wasn't really trying to go, like I'm 25. I ain't really trying to pull up on her. She at her mama house. You know what I mean? That's gonna be kind of awkward. Her mama there and the son there. That's like 2 things I gotta deal with. The mama asking me questions about like what job I got, what do I do? What do you mean? What job do I got? Your daughter stay with you. You need to be asking your daughter what job she got. But come to find out, Pernessa was Unique baby mama. And I didn't know that Unique. I thought Unique was dead. I ain't put 2 and 2 together, but I thought Unique was dead the whole time. Whole time Unique was just chilling with some nigga named Early Tyler. I knew who Early Tyler was because I got my BMW from that nigga, and I had some 18s. I ended up getting the car. It got. I won't say it got repoed because the police took it because the VIN number and everything wasn't matching. I went on the run from the police, but that was a different story. That was in '92. But anyway, Unique comes back and Pernessa jumps in his arm. And she happy to see him because let me tell you, in those streets, it's cold outside. You think I was about to move Pernessa into my penthouse? No. You think I was about to move her out the hood? No. It took a nigga like Unique to do that. Only a baby daddy would do some goofy shit like that or a sucker nigga. And I wasn't a sucker nigga. I was a real nigga back in '92. But anyway, they pull up to the house. She jumps in his arm. We got the oranges on the ground. Grandma's in the house. She might be stinking. We don't even know what the hell's going on with her. From there, we have a sit down. And the sit down is needed. We got to catch up with each other. Man, make sure y'all hit that like button. I'm just telling y'all the truth, man. I'm just telling y'all the truth. So they in there and they got this tap water. And for Unique, the only thing on his mind is this motherfucker rock. But the thing is, let me tell y'all something. When you get a piece of that butter pecan, you ain't gonna want to go back. I never understood when I was a kid. My mom used to have butter pecan ice cream. I used to eat that. I'm like, ew, what is this shit? Where's the strawberry ice cream? Where the cookie dough ice cream? But they didn't really have cookie dough back in the day. That became a specialty once you got a little bit older. But because this is the 90s, there wasn't no cookies and cream like that. But I didn't understand butter pecan. But now as an adult, man, I pop open that little half pint. Ooh, I get the chowing down. So Unique is sitting here. He's like, fuck Rock, fuck a doc, fuck Papa Docs. She tried to kill me. This bitch tried to kill me. Prodessa like, I don't think Rock, shut up. This nigga knocked the glass off the table. I said, oh shit, we about to catch a body. But I ain't gonna lie to you. If Unique would have caught a body on Prodessa, I was here for it. Well, I was kind of excited. I thought Unique was about to go on a rampage. I was like, oh shit, we about to get a body. We about to get. I thought he was about to say, you been partnering up with Rock? You done took the money over to Rock's house? But he gets upset. He knocks the damn glass over. Bitch, Rock got the drop on me. Prodessa's looking at him like, what are you talking about? I'm on your side, baby. I'm on your side. I'm glad I didn't get with Prodessa. Man, that night was crazy, though. But she's over here. I'm on your side. Calm down. I thought Unique was about to go ahead and do I Am Legend. Remember on I Am Legend when the dog got bit and it was about to convert over and you had a eat. Now Prodessa's scared. And I'll tell all the ladies in this situation, with a nigga acting like this, don't even stick around to find out what's left. Because there ain't nothing in the tank. It ain't nothing left in the tank, man. You got to get the hell up out of here. Prodessa, but at the same time, Prodessa ain't got a damn thing going on, and Prodessa ain't really trying to be at her mama house. So he was like, all right, Southside Jamaica's about to get a little smoky. And I'm thinking, smoky, what do we mean? What do we mean, smoky? When he said smoky, I'm thinking they about to put some blunts in the air. I'm thinking we about to pass them around. I'm over here looking like, all right, I got next. Puff, puff, pass. Puff, puff, pass. But he talking about a different type of smoky. He talking about laying bodies down, even though we can't move like that right now because Phil Russo says so. You see? I was scared for Prodessa. Hey. You've been doing just fine, Prodessa. Tell that nigga drop the bag off. That's it. Just keep dropping the bag off. Now, I'm be honest with y'all. We in the power universe, so I always say you can't hold this against me. I wouldn't have been sending Prodessa no money. There's no reason for me to be sending her no money. A dead man can tell no tales. I'm not sending no money. No. I'm not sending no money, no nothing. Your bum ass mama need to take care of you. Because remember, Prodessa's mama is the one that kicked Unique out, and Unique was paying all the bills. So right from there, oh yeah, they would have been like, Mo, you're a disrespectful mother effer. But how am I disrespectful when I'm paying all the bills up in here? When I get out of jail, I can't even live here. Your mama talking about I gotta go. Nah, see, I hold grudges. If I'm paying all the bills, I get locked up. When I get out, I can't come and stay where I was paying the bills at. Then it's F you, F your mama, and I'm sorry, little Jerome, F you too, man. If you gonna stay with your mama and your grandmama, F you then. So you gotta say F Prodessa's mama. Unique is writing that stint. You see what I'm saying? You gotta say F Prodessa's mama. How can I take care of all the bills, but when I'm down and out, you won't even look out for me? All right. We in the power universe. Put a 1. Are we in the power universe? Put a 1 if we in the power universe. Put a 2 if we just somewhere else. We in like Empire universe or something. Put a 1 if we in the power universe. Cause I'm gonna tell you what I'm doing if I'm unique and Vanessa's mama try to kick me out the house that I was paying for when I was up on top. You know what I'm doing? I'm sending them shooters to the house. I'm sending the shooters to the house. I'm sending the shooters to the house. Oh yeah, Vanessa, you better not be home. Cause I'm telling you, the 4th of July ain't got nothing on what we about to do. This is the annexation of Puerto Rico. When we light this motherfucker up, they gonna be talking about remember the Alamo. Oh, when we light this motherfucker up, it's gonna be like the motherfucking Civil War. We don't know. No, not the Civil War. The goddamn war against the British. We ain't gonna know who fired off the first shot, but we know some bodies are gonna drop. I'm telling you, Vanessa's mama would have been MIA, DOA. Yeah. Oh, we would have sent them shooters to the house. She kicking me out? Okay. We're gonna do some redecorating up in this motherfucker. I tell you one thing, it's gonna be a holy ghost in this motherfucker when I get done. Grenade! Oh yeah, Vanessa's mama getting it. So when Unique said F Vanessa's mama, I was with him. I stood in solidarity with my brother. F Vanessa's mama. We don't even know Vanessa's mama name. We just know F her. You know what I'm saying? F Vanessa's mama. And right now we got the block. So the Chinese restaurants is closed. No more special sauce. None of that. Give me that. You want the number 13? Take your ass across the street. No secret sauce, no special sauce, no Big Mac sauce. Lakers in 5. You know what I mean? None of that. This dude come in there, let me get that special sauce. He said, no special sauce here. No special sauce. The little dude sitting down said, take your ass across the street, man. Across the street. No special sauce here. Told him to go across the street. Got the Coca-Cola Classic. The Coca-Cola Classic. But we like the food, Mr. Miyagi. OT said them New York niggas is pussy. Hey, them Jersey niggas came over here. Hey, I told y'all, when Rock was getting ran down on you by Unique, what no New York niggas stepping up. This has to be the weakest crew ever. These niggas hopped out the van. These niggas just walked off the corners. Like, what? These niggas ain't clapping no guns? What kind of crew is this? These the weakest motherfuckers ever. These the weakest niggas ever. Told them niggas go across the street. Unique pulled up in the BMW on the gold BBSs. I know she out there looking for a fix. You don't go out there with these kind of earrings, not midday. Unique hop out clean as hell. Got the block on smash too. Look at Irwin. He mad as hell. Rock told him that the business is going to be booming. Rock ain't got no product. Rock ain't got no muscle. Rock ain't got nothing going for herself. He over here looking out the window mad as a motherfucker. Man, I done went in business with this bitch. No disrespect, Rock, but this is what's going on in the streets. This is the power universe. We got to talk like that. We talk regular. Man, I done went in business with this woman. Nah, man. When you get mad, you don't say woman. You don't say man. You say nigga. You say biatch. You say bitch ass nigga. I done went in business with this motherfucking bitch. And this motherfucker dropping bodies. Now we ain't got no word, no secret sauce. We ain't got no product. We ain't got no nothing. Rock is, you know what? Rock is really the Donald Trump of the hood. You thought Rock was a good business person. You thought Rock was going to be good for business. You thought Rock was going to bring in money. The whole time, tariffs. We ain't getting no money. We getting taxed. We getting our ass whooped. We looking like chumps out here up under Rock's command. Rock ain't doing a damn thing for the hood. The whole time we've been watching this shit for 4 seasons thinking that Rock was really doing what Rock was supposed to do. Whole time the streets are starving up under Rock. Kanan ain't got no product. Mr. Miyagi ain't got no goddamn product. Stefano ain't got no product. Ain't no one got no product up under Rock. But guess who does got some product? It's Unique, because he went and did the deal with Quan that Rock fucked up. Because when I asked y'all about that 20% and all y'all told me, nah, Mo, I ain't paying that 20%. And I told y'all needed to pay that 20%. Look at where we at right now. You should have paid that 20%. Now we got to wait a whole damn month. But we don't know that right now because that's Rock's story. That ain't Unique story. But Unique story is taking over these Chinese spots that he rightfully owned. And then Rock bitch ass, sorry, Rock, I got to do it. This is not your story right now. I got to tell it like it is. I got to tell him what I know. Rock's ass came in, thought she could fill in for Unique, but she couldn't fill them size 9.5 all black Air Forces. Nah, she couldn't. Now she could walk in some boots. So I give her that. She look good when she walking away, but looks better when she coming. Pause on that. But anyway, Unique is on the block. Big mink, big black Air Force energy. Talking about the streets of mine, no secret sauce, nigga. The sauce, sometimes you get lost in the sauce. You feel me? Sometimes you get lost in the sauce. And right now, Rocky, she ain't lost in the sauce because they ain't got no secret sauce. The secret sauce is ours. Oh, yeah, let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. And the last time we see Neek, what he doing? He pulling up. He pulling up. I don't even know when he pulled up on Snaps and Pop. So damn dark, you can't see nothing in these episodes. To Snaps and Pops. Now, one thing we got to fill in, remember, when Rock and Marvin came over there, we heard Snaps and Pops tell them that ain't got nothing to do with us, but that's an opportunity. So with Unique showing up, Unique shows up to the spot and they like, oh, let him in. I thought you was dead. Well, just like Jesus, he died for other niggas' sins. Snaps and Pops, they only loyal to that green. That's why we wore the green tonight. Remember, we got enough to feed the needy, not enough to feed the greedy. Snaps and Pops, are they playing a dangerous game? Yeah, kinda. But they ain't disrespecting nobody. They just letting it be known. See, in the art of war, you never pick sides. If they got issues with each other, they got issues with each other. That ain't got nothing to do with you. If I can get money with both sides, I ain't playing both sides. I'm in business. My business ain't got nothing to do with your personal beefs. That's why we don't mix business and pleasure. That's why we don't mix business with personal. Y'all personal issues is between y'all. I won't ever tell you what another side got going on, and vice versa. But if I can get money with you, that ain't my fault. If I can get money with Apple and I can get money with Samsung, I'm going to get money with Apple and I'm going to get money with Samsung. My business ain't got nothing to do with what your business got going on. And second of all, I'm not in business with y'all. I'm in business with Kanan. And now if Unique comes and he presents an opportunity, well, shit, I'm going to be in business with Unique. Because why would I be in business with Rock who ain't got no work? Why would I be in business with Kanan who ain't got no work? If Unique is taking over the blocks, my money's got to make money. Just because you unemployed don't mean I got to be unemployed. You know, when you had a job and let's say people are getting laid off, you feel bad for them. Damn, they laying you off. Damn, that's fucked up. But deep down inside, what are you thinking? I hope they don't lay me off. Better them than me. Let's be real. Bills are due on the 1st. Just because you got laid off, damn, I feel for you. But that ain't got nothing to do with me. That's between you and the job. Me and you still cool. You just unemployed. Yeah, I mean, we go somewhere this weekend. I know you unemployed, so I ain't gonna expect you to buy no drinks. I ain't gonna expect you to put in. You know what I mean? Don't worry about it. I got it because I know you going through some hard time. But that ain't my business. That's your business. See, in the streets is totally different. Also, like I'm not playing either side. I'm right here. This your side. This your side. What you got going on? You got going on over here. That's between y'all. It ain't got nothing to do with me. Business is business. You know what I mean? Just because y'all niggas is beefing, it ain't got nothing to do with me. I gotta make some money. Bills to do. So when Unique shows up, this is an opportunity for them to potentially partner with Kanan. Now, I kind of want to tie him in because with Kanan losing the money, yesterday I was saying Kanan had enough money to pay to get him up under his debt. But now that Kanan doesn't have any money, when he comes back to Snaps and Pops, because they told him, Kanan, whatever you do, your losses is your losses. My money is my money. You know what I'm saying? The bank, when you lose your job at the bank, they don't give a fuck about that. The bank want that loan paid off. They're not gonna be like, oh, well, you didn't got laid off. We'll ease up on the payment. No, nigga, that shit do. You better pay that principal or something. You better come up with something. So right now, this is a business opportunity for Unique to show up and an opportunity for Snaps and Pop. With Kanan losing all of his money, he's going to have to go to them. And what have they been doing? They've been fronting Kanan money. And since Kanan doesn't have any money for a rainy day, he's going to need them to front some money, which is going to eventually tie Kanan into going to Quan and working up under Unique, because Unique got the blocks and he got the money and he got Quan. So Unique got the trifecta. He got the muscle, the work, and the money. No one else has all three right now. Rock, she got support, but she ain't got no crew because they didn't got ran up off the corner. She ain't got no dope because the Afghans, they got a whole conflict going over in Afghanistan. They can't even get the shit done. It went from 2 weeks to 3 weeks to a whole month. So right now, Unique, he the big dog. Who the king of New York? Unique. Who the king of New York? Unique. Yeah, and Unique to move Panessa across the bridge. She looking out over the city. Can't even leave the crib. Told her, fuck your mama. I ain't getting deleted again. I said, damn. Unique that really made the biggest comeback in the Power universe. Unique that made the biggest comeback in the Power universe. And we are off the clock with Unique. That's his story. Let me know what you think about Unique, though. Is Unique making the right moves? Well, is he moving correctly? You know what I mean? Is he moving the right way? Does he have the right mindset to actually get this operation up and running? We got the corners, we got the muscle, we got the money. Now, Phil Russo is a younger, I mean, not a younger, but a lesser mob boss. But Phil Russo, he got things running smoothly right now. Remember, it ain't a marathon, it's a race. A marathon's for niggas that can't get the job done. You got a deadline. When you go to work, they don't be like, oh, it's a marathon. You got 2 years to finish some shit. No. They say we need that shit by Friday, COB. That means close of business. Or we on your ass. Or you coming in on Saturday. Ain't nobody trying to work on no Saturday.